Guys, hi. Kita mau coba untuk cobain mikrofonnya. Biasanya kan talk, misalkan juga dengan saya sampai di kanan suaranya. Cuma make sure audionya sama.
Right now?
Yeah, just ask anything. Say something good.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're so adorable. You're perfect.
I mean audible.
Yeah. Oke, kita tes dulu ya isinya.
Itu mau balik, dia ngambil mata kuliah ini dari dari PMM.
Oke, what's your name?
Aliansa.
Oke, kelas ini.
Ya tapi kata ibu ini katanya nggak usah ngambil gitu, karena itu cuma setahun.
Oh, oke.
Balik.
Oh. Oke, terus aku sih ini. So,
Tanya sama ibu Asri.
oh, oke.
Nggak usah masuk ke dalam.
Oh iya, kalau di sama. Oke, coba lagi. Try again.
Right. So this is and here today I would like to ask something according to the presentations. And before I start, let me introduce myself first as Finance Beautiful Basic Flower. My name is Yuda Putra Pratama, and I really wondering what is the impact of this movie through the technology and humanity of this day nowadays. Thank you very much.
Cool. Coba kita ingin tanya dulu ya. Karena
Hello. Anyone there?
Kamera kan lebih dekat ya bisa.
Suaranya putus-putus, Mister.
Miss, Miss,
On.
Miss,
On. Adakah?
bisa cek sound Miss dari dirimu Miss.
Ini udah on. Ada nggak suaranya?
Oh, masih belum ke Bluetooth, kan maksudnya biar suaramu lebih jelas gitu Miss.
Sekarang jelas nggak? Mister? Kedengeran nggak? Tes. Hello, test, Mister. On.
My face.
What?
Okay, sudah Miss. Thank
Ya.
you.
Okay. Can I see my face? Kita mulai aja kah?
Miss, coba cek 1, 2, 3, Miss.
Cek 1, 2, 3. Tes.
Dah aman.
Okay, good. Thank you, Miss. Good luck.
Okay. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Halo. Selamat siang. Good afternoon, everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Bu.
Hello, Shifa. How are you?
Just fine, ma'am. Uh,
Hello,
just getting used to back from holiday.
Ah, okay. So this is the first day of class. Yeah. No.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's been so long. Yeah. We haven't heard anyone. Okay. So can we start now? If we can start, I will begin. So hello, everyone. I'm going to share a screen for today's discussion. We are going to talk about digital humanities and the perks of being the digital generation in this era. Yeah. So, can anyone do reaction or whatever to show that you can hear me clearly? Anyone? Okay, so let's start, yeah? So in this meeting, sorry. Wait. Hi, everyone. Can you see me?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Bu Gwen.
Okay. So sorry, I have okay. Let's start, yeah. So today we will discuss about digital humanities, the hope and the fear. For those who haven't heard about me, my name is Nenden Rikma Dewi. I was former lecturer in English department, the place where you study now. I want to share some knowledge perhaps related with digital humanities because this is one of my focus and interests. Even though I am not a lecturer anymore, but I still focusing on that. So allow me to share this knowledge. Thank you very much for English department or faculty of humanity Universitas Komputer Indonesia to manage this Zoom meeting. So allow me to share this the materials for today. And you can ask question by putting on the chat box, or you can raise your hand. To those who attend in the class, you may raise your hand as well. Okay, can you see that? Can you see this?
Yes, we could see it, ma'am.
Okay, so talking about digital humanities, tell me first, what have you heard about digital humanities? Anyone can share the thought. What have you heard about digital humanities? No one? To those in the class? In what? I forgot about the class. It's 11:0 what? Forgot. Been 3 years. So digital humanities is actually a terms that people use it since 2000, but most of them still rely that digital humanities is not a part of the social discipline because it's related with technology and kind of software and so on and so forth. But in this digital era, we cannot deny that we live in the technology. So allow me to share about today's agenda. We are going to discuss about what is digital humanities and what is literature, what is digital humanities and literature, and the hope and the fear related with the digital humanities in our reality. So before that, I want this meeting to be very productive. So I want you to be cooperate with me. So anytime, every time you have question, you may raise your hand, you may put that on the chat box, or you can raise your hand to those in the classroom. Yeah. So again, guys, it's what? It's lunchtime, yeah. So perhaps you are hungry. So tell me, what do you know about digital humanities? Have you heard about this? Yes or no? Come on, put it on the chat box. Yes. Just put yes or just put no. Go on, guys. No? Okay, thank you. Ready? Anyone? No? You haven't. So most of you haven't heard about the word digital humanities. Okay. So actually, when we discuss about digital humanities, what we have here in the picture, what is an iPad with a prosthetic hands, a person with a prosthetic hand, and what else? Art. But actually, digital humanities in general, in a simple definition, can be understood as a field bridging many fields when technology and computational skills meet arts, literature, philosophy, history, ethnology, politics, economics, you name it, you can do that. So actually, this digital humanities is not a new thing in humanity field. Yeah, but yeah, not so much scholar want to discuss this because they tend to think that digital humanities is more like so technological, so computational, not related with humanistic aspect at all. But nowadays, people, most scholars agree that multidisciplinary can be gained, and this digital humanities is possible to do because it can collaborate with any discipline, like any discipline in this world. You can do with history, you can do with politics, you can do with linguistics, you can do with cultural studies, you can do with philosophy, of course, you can do with statistics. Just even though they are science, we can do that. Okay, so if you are an English student in English department, it doesn't mean you only learn about novel, about poetry, about poem. You need to understand that this digital era push you to understand, to adapt, to use this technology, not only to put yourself in the position of a user, but also put yourself in the position of a maker, a creator. So that's the main point of the digital humanities in literature. Yes, computer technology and digital media in digital humanities is used to analyze, to interpret, to communicate even the humanistic data and information. For example, who have read about Oliver Twist? Raise your hand. No one? Okay. Who have heard about Tom Sawyer? Huckleberry Finn? 12 Years of Slaves? No one? Okay. What about mythology? What mythology that you have heard or you have read? Nordic mythology? Norse mythology? Celtic mythology? Have you heard about that? Or you haven't? Because when you are a student of English department, you need to very open to any kind of literature. Next, we'll talk about the literature, but you need to open yourself. You need to be an open-minded person when it's related with the reading, because you need to read any kind of text. I'm not fond of romantic genre, but I need to read that. Okay, not because I'm a hopelessly romantic person, no, but I need to understand what is romantic. What is romantic? What people can say that, oh, this is romantic. It's romantic when you say, what? Sending flowers with chocolates. That's romantic. But in the digital era, romantic is you send check. For example, you send what? E-wallet. For example. Okay. Or you just say, let's see, you send gift saying, hi, good morning. Love you, babe. That's a part of the digital humanities that you actually implement in your daily life. So when you are reading literature, when you are reading poetry, when you are reading a poem, when you are reading novels or watching movies, a lot of information, a lot of data that you can pull it and make it related with any issue. Yeah. So before we continue, can you understand? Or there is, oh, Shifa, you read Zulu. Okay, can you share about Zulu? Shifa?
Not much that I know of about Cthulhu, ma'am, but I've read some novel about using Cthulhu mythology.
Yeah. So according to your opinion, how this mythology can be implemented in the literature?
I don't know yet, ma'am. Maybe, but from the title Digital Humanities, Cthulhu is more of an magical entities like that, a legend. So I don't know yet about how it would
Okay,
be. Yeah.
it's a little bit hard to make the connection, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
it's not about like technologies or something like that.
Okay, so what if guys, I take this mythology into one of a character in the video game. Let's put it in the what? Name it. Resident Evil? Detroit become
Yeah.
human? What else? Night Templar? Or any kind of game that actually when you read the novel, when you watch the movie, when you play the game, it has relation. So in digital humanities, we can do this kind of research by use digital humanities as a tools, as a method to what? To gain new insight into human culture, to gain new insight to history, languages, society, politics. For those who born in what 2000, you're 2000 students, most of you born in 2000. Yeah, okay. I was born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, and then my first graduation in university was in 2000. So that's a lot of decade. So what you can do, what you can see, that people may not see the relation directly of them. What is it about the humanities, the digital into one aspect of the life? Yeah, but when we put this digital humanities as a method, we can see that in a different way. Actually, most of scholars dislike digital humanities because in one point it assumed like banishing the close reading. You are a student, as a student of English department, you need to read. The problem is, how good are you in reading? Correct? How good are you in reading? How good are you to understand that this is the main point, this is the main topic of a certain paragraph? Can you do that in one reading? Can you identify the main topic within 1 minute of reading, for example, of a paragraph? Can you do that? If you are unable to do this, come on, guys, wake up. You are the student of English department. You need to learn more, guys. Seriously. You are unable to write if you are unable to read. So how can you read if you don't understand what you have read, sorry. Most of you read because this is the task, this is what my lecturer needs to do. My lecturer said this, so I need to read this. But what's on yours? What's the point for you? What's the benefit? Okay, so for in logic, I am not a lecturer anymore. I was a home educator for my only daughter. I work as a freelancer writer. I manage a blog where I put any opinion, knowledge related with humanities, technology, education, and so on and so forth, mostly literature. Why should I do that? I'm not an educator anymore. I'm not a lecturer, but why I still do that? Simply because my head is keep running, running, and running. The issue in this world is building up. If you stuck yourself in a particular event, in a particular moment, you are unable to be the part of the world. When people say, nah, I don't want to be the part of the world. I want to be the part of her or his world. Oh, that's romantic. But so what? So guys, when we learn about close reading means you need to read. You need to find out what's the main topic, what is the supported idea. And by using digital humanities, come on, admit it. Most of you use ChatGPT or any AI application to help you in doing the essay, the work. Correct. But guys, remember, when you allow the AI, when you allow the technology to do things that actually is in your part, you are nothing. You are just an empty vessel. You just have brain, but your brain is drained. You didn't use it. So technology actually helps you, not make you stupid. Okay, so do the close reading. It's still needed. Making historical analysis means you need to read archive from the old archive, what we say as a phonology, how this can be read, how this can be written, the textual criticism. You need to understand, you need to make connection between the A into B. What's the premise of A? What's the premise of B? If that's difficult to understand, you need to know that the founder of digital humanities actually is scientist named Jerome McGann. Jerome McGann is a literary critic. He is a pioneer in digital humanities, and he make research in Ivanhoe Game Project, and in the 1990s actually. But Indonesia, well, put this digital humanities issue as a new field within 2010. 2010. Imagine what a long, long way we have to catch up, right? So let's watch this.
Hi there, how you doing?
I am wonderful.
I am so sorry. That flight is canceled. No, none. Customer incident at the other end.
So when is the next one?
Yeah, they're all kind of full.
I booked this weeks ago. It's my best friend's wedding.
I'm sorry.
I have to.
Let's see what
Can you hear this conversation from the movie? Guys? Yes or no?
On the last minute of the video, it has no sound and it's also choppy, ma'am.
Oh, okay. But you can hear that.
Yes, from the first part, but the second part of the video, it has no sound and it's also choppy.
Oh, I see. But you can see the movie, right? You can see the scene.
Yes, and I know the main problem of the movie. Yes.
So for those who haven't watched the movie, it's a part of a scene in the Black Mirror scene, where the person, this young lady, joined a flight. The flight has been cancelled and she needs to upgrade her flight into another. And guess what? She is unable to do that because of certain requirements. And then the problem is this female character then suddenly become very antagonistic for the people around. Okay. I hope you can see this.
Can you call the supervisor?
I cannot do that.
Can you just call the
I
supervisor?
cannot do that.
Call the fucking supervisor.
Okay, that's profanity. We're zero tolerance on profanity.
I'm sorry. It's just.
Yeah, I just opened the customer.
No.
Step
No.
away, man.
God, just fucking help me.
What the people did on that scene is actually they make some judgment. They put ratings on the person behavior, on the person persona, on person identity. For example, in the real life, when you ordered an online food delivery, for example, GoFood or Grab or whatsoever, and then the bad service, both from the restaurant or from the driver, then you get them what? 3 stars? 4 stars? That's happened in the reality, right? You did that. Correct? So this movie portrayed that. You as a person is not seeing as a person, but seeing by how many followers do you have in your Instagram? How many like do you have on your Instagram post? How many fans do you have? But the reality, you as a person has nothing, you have nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's the reality.
I've called security.
Oh, no, please don't do that. I'm a 5-star in you. 5 stars.
What's the issue here, Hannah?
Intimidation and profanity.
Oh, no, I was not
Don't
intimidating.
speak, ma'am.
See, when the airport officer said, this woman make some violence, okay? Because she gave the officer 5 stars. What's wrong with that? Okay, share your opinion, everyone, please. Anyone? You can do your opinion on your chat box. Yeah, it's a kind of making a bribe, yes. But the issue,
Ma'am? Okay, so in order to restore calm, I'm invoking my authority as airport security to dock you 1 full ranking point as a punitive measure. This is a temporary. The score reverts to normal in 24 hours.
No, but I need it now.
Period. All down votes are subject to a ×2 multiplier.
Times 2.
We recommend you avoid negative feedback.
Double damage.
Please remove yourself from the airport immediately.
so imagine that you are in her position. As a person, you are being judged by society from your manners, and that 100% affecting your life. And this fact, this reality happens in China. That's why we need to understand that the digital humanities help you to understand the problem with the technology happen in our surroundings.
Okay, well, due to your ranking,
So, what do you know about digital and humanities? What is digital? Most of you will say digital is a binary thing, 1 and 0. In digital humanities, it refers to anything related to computer technology and the use of digital tools and methods. It refers to electronic format as opposed to analog or physical format. And it refers to the representation of storage information in numerical form. Yeah? But what is humanity? Humanities in digital humanities can be defined as a discipline encompassing the study of human culture, history, language, literature, philosophy, art, religion, and other subjects. It involves studying human values, beliefs, behavior, as well as social, political, and economic system that shape our lives. Okay? And this humanities also seeks complex relationship between people, person to person to community. Okay? So what do you know about literature? I use the big L. Do you know what's different between big L and the little L? Not the loser one, but actually the big L related with what? Come on, help me. I skipped the movie. I work this. The literature with the big L. Most scholars agree that it is written work valued for superior or lasting artistic merits. Literature is art, but using words, which has different genres and literary techniques called literary devices, such as hyperbole, metaphor, so on and so forth. Literature reflects society's values, which is promoting love, justice, good over evil, but also highlighting the negative aspects like discrimination, racism, a historical lack of opportunity for marginalized authors. While the literature with small l, not the capital one, not the big one, is actually only can be understood as printed matters. Any kind of matters printed. Okay, that is literature. Except you can do a close reading, you can dig further that there is some problem deeper from that small l literature. For example, you see a brochures, okay, discussing about volunteering in what? Human trafficking pilots, for example. But actually, guys, I want to see. I want to ask, are this part of literature, the big L, movies? Are these part of the literature? Yes or no? Most of scholars, even till now, most of them mention that these three, at least three of this thing, object or subject, are debatable. Why? Okay, because it's not being written, because it used another technology. But guys, things that you need to understand is movies can be assumed as a part of literature because film has narrative. Film is simply another medium using cinema. Okay, using a movie use film for telling a narrative, and it used technologies such as lighting, sound effect, music, camera angles. When you are learning about movies, you will understand that the point of view of the movies actually the same with the point of view with the any point of view in the literature, in the novel. Film is an art and literature is an art. So what about video games? Video games do anything that novel do. Narration. It has narration, but the problem is it is not written in words. Most is being described in a display. Okay? What about the memes? The memes is also part of the literature because actually it shows and contain culture values or ideas, and it also representation of another work, of another of another of another so when you see this movie meme, Leonardo DiCaprio holding a glass of wine, do you know that this part of this picture was taken from a movie called Django? What happened with that? The movie Django is the most racist movie, at least 21 or 22-ish word, nigger was said in the movie, and Leonardo DiCaprio said apologize many times, even this is hard. So why this is part of the literature? Okay, guys. I was told that the time's up. So guys, this is nothing. What I have told you actually is only a glimpse of the surface of the digital literature. Okay? So I want you to be active, to share about what do you have in mind about digital humanities after you have joined or listened to this class of these lessons. So because the time's up, you can do questions, or you can do chat by writing it down, and hopefully I will answer that today. So any question? So if you have any question related with this, saya izin pakai bahasa Indonesia sebentar ya. Teman-teman kalau kesulitan dengan mata kuliah saya, dengan mata kuliah saya, dengan materi yang saya sampaikan, boleh mengetik pertanyaannya nanti dikirimkan oleh teman-teman yang ada di Prodi Sastra Inggris ke saya. Kalau misalnya ada pertanyaan sekarang, bisa via chat box atau langsung, silahkan. Can you speak louder? Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Audiobook or
Yeah, it's distorted here. So maybe you can write it down and send it to Mr. Tatan. Just don't forget to mention your name and your classes. And I think you are new students, right? Okay, guys, saya izin pakai bahasa Indonesia sebentar ya. kalau misalnya teman-teman ada pertanyaan, karena ini kelasnya juga sangat terbatas, dan juga di sini sudah pukul 2:30, which is saya juga harus bersiap untuk mempersiapkan sholat asar. Teman-teman bisa mengetikkan pertanyaan, kemudian nanti bisa dikirimkan ke perwakilan di kelas, nanti bisa dititipkan ke, mohon maaf, kepada ibunya atau kepada Bapak Tatan. Surely I will answer the question through Mr. Tatan or through Ibu Mia. Jadi nanti insya Allah akan saya bantu. Mohon maaf kalau tidak ada pertanyaan. Saya rasa kelasnya juga sudah mau dipakai ya. Oke. Untuk teman-teman yang online, if you have questions, you can reach me through the same number that you have before, if you still have my number. Kalau tidak, boleh juga sama, dikumpulkan ke ketua angkatan ini. Kalau ada Syifa, mungkin bisa ke Syifa ya. Syifa kan masih bisa saya kontak. Oke, kalau tidak ada pertanyaan, atau pertanyaannya bisa disampaikan menyusul. Again, mohon maaf, ini hanya sedikit saja, hanya setitik saja dari materi yang ingin saya sampaikan, karena sebetulnya bisa 3 SKS sendirian dan 1 mata kuliah sendiri, gitu. Tapi karena tidak memungkinkan, anggaplah ini sebagai cemilan untuk teman-teman mencari lebih tahu. Oke? Oke. Izin saya baca chat dulu. Ada pertanyaan dari Syifa. Apa ada media lain yang dianggap sebagai Big L? Well, actually most of media itu bisa juga masuk ke dalamnya. Seperti advertisement, itu bisa masuk. Cuman butuh pendekatannya aja seperti apa. Gitu. Kita bisa diskusi panjang kali lebar kali tinggi ini sebenarnya. Oke, untuk Yuda, my name is Yuda Putra Pratama. I played a game called Genshin Impact, and that game is full of cultural representation like East Asian, Native American, and others. But some people feel it inappropriate. What do you think of it? Inappropriate in the cultural diversity means maybe if you trying to, okay, first, what it is called as inappropriate. You need to understand about that. Second, you need to understand about the cultural diversity. Third, you need to understand about the cultural representation. In ethnology, for example, East Asian is only Chinese, because every time we go, or every time European or Western people see Asian, is only China. Correct? We, as an Indonesian, mostly recognized as what? Philippine, Thai, Pinoy, Vietnam. Or anytime we said Indonesian, what is it? Where is Indonesia? Native American. What's wrong with the Native American? So if you ask me about the inappropriate, which is inappropriate? Which part? Are you trying to be, for example, you are an Indonesian student. You like video game. You are anime fans. You like manga. I'm not saying you are a weeaboo, but you like those things. Okay. Can I say that you are a dork? No, right? That's inappropriate. So that's the same. If we are respect the culture, okay, if we respect the value, we are not put the culture in disgrace. So if you are white person or Indonesian person using braid hair, we call that what? Dreadlock? Can we call that as a cultural inappropriate? You can say it's just a style. What's wrong with that? So what's the intention? If your intention is not to disgrace the culture, that will be fine. You need to learn more about what is cultural diversity. And you need to learn about associative culture. You need to learn about acculturation, assimilation. And I think you will learn about that in the cultural studies. Yeah. I can talk hours about this, but unfortunately the class is over. Another student wants to. So thank you very much, Yuda. Saya izin pakai bahasa Indonesia lagi. Insya Allah saya akan coba sedikit paparkan pertanyaan kamu dan pertanyaan beberapa teman yang mungkin nanti akan masuk ke dalam tulisan saya. Itu sebabnya nanti kalau teman-teman ada pertanyaan silahkan, jadi saya bisa menanggapinya sekaligus. So if there's no question, saya mohon izin, terima kasih untuk meluangkan waktunya untuk menghadiri kelas ini. Semoga membuat kalian tercerahkan kembali menjadi mahasiswa sastra Inggris yang tidak hanya belajar bahwa sastra itu sekedar membaca karya sastra, tapi juga bagaimana memproduksi karya sastra itu dalam bentuk yang beragam, gitu. Dan menggunakan apa? Teknologi, of course. Dan bersyukurlah karena kalian dibekali juga dengan teknologi, dengan mata kuliah yang berkaitan dengan computer and so forth. So be proud of yourself. Use it to uplift yourself if you're unable to uplift the nation yet, gitu ya. Jadi kalau kamu pengen ngangkat diri kamu sendiri, perbaiki dulu ya semuanya, insya Allah. Apapun yang kalian pelajari di mata kuliah kalian di program studi sastra Inggris, actually helping you to face this reality. So terima kasih banyak sudah hadir di sini. Untuk yang online ada 3 kelas dan 1 kelas yang attend in the class. Terima kasih, saya sangat rindu dengan ada di kelas itu dan senang sekali melihat kelas itu kembali bersama mahasiswa yang penuh dan berlalu lalang di depan. Mudah-mudahan kalian tidak merasa seperti kelas yang dipaksakan. Mudah-mudahan kalian juga tetap semangat untuk belajar. So thank you very much. Terima kasih kepada Ibu Mia. Thank you very much kepada Ibu Retno, Mr. Tatan of course yang membantu, dan teman-teman mahasiswa yang membantu terselenggaranya ini. Terima kasih. Selamat siang. Izin meninggalkan kelas. Selamat siang. Enjoy your day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.